welcome to this edition of The Cook Next Door, and I am Retta, and this is my friend Anita Martin, and she is from Country Mill Cabinet Company, and she's my special guest today because I wanted to highlight our new set, also known as my kitchen. So she helped me out a lot and was a fantastic. Her entire family was absolutely fantastic to work with. They've been in business for
30 years now.
30 plus years, still going strong. Tell them a little bit how that came to be. Your grandfather?
Yes, my grandfather started J. Miller Cabinet Company back in the late 40s. And
in Liato?
Actually in Whitley County.
Whitley, okay.
That's where they lived. And my father met my mother. They dated through high school sweethearts. He worked summers there at J. Miller Cabinets, so got to know the trade and just fell in love with it. He went off to college, but came back to woodworking and worked there until my grandfather passed away suddenly. And then my dad continued to own the business, wound up selling it to another family member, and it was a real entrepreneur-minded man. So he tried some other things, did some other businesses, but just loved woodworking and came back to it. And then in 1985, we started Country Mill Cabinets along with my two brothers. And
fantastic.
So my husband's involved now.
Yeah, it's just, I've been to the factory, and it's don't let the address fool you, because if you try to find it on your GPS, it's out there. It's way out in the boonies.
We are.
But
it's
worth
country.
It is very country. But it is so worth it, because I pull up to this place, I'm like, is this it? I go in. Gorgeous. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it smells awesome because of all the wonderful woods. But what really hit home to me and why I wanted my cabinets done was I loved that it was local, and I loved that it was a family-owned company. And it was so neat to actually go through the factory and, oh, that person is our newest employee, and he's been here 7 years. Yeah. And then one of the gentlemen there, you went to high school with.
Yes.
I mean, it's just, it's a big family.
Yeah, we are a big family.
And that's a big thing as far as not turnover, because they're happy. And it's, you stay in a place. Exactly.
They're real craftsmen. So
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved the fact that you can go in there and you can pick out your own wood. You know, a lot of places custom in every sense of the manner, because a lot of places you just go and this is standard.
Right.
And what else I found out is a lot of where you would pay upgrades somewhere else, yours are standard stuff that's just really extra quality that you would have to pay more elsewhere, but you don't ever find out until you get down to the fine print.
People are surprised that we do compete very well with a lot of the big box stores.
Oh yeah.
But you're getting a custom product.
And way better quality. And you're helping local, so it's better to do that. So I'm super excited to have Anita here, and she's an avid watcher of cooking shows. So I'm very excited. And she's going to be showing us a really delicious apple pie that is a tradition in her family. So
about this time of year with it being the fall season,
absolutely fantastic.
Think about apple pie again.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we move on to the food, I wanted to also mention our camera guy was so great enough to, and you'll see this when we start to talk about these certain things that are awesome in my kitchen, that there's like slow closed cabinets, like it's not
closed drawer guy.
Soft closed. And I showed how you have it used to be a lazy Susan, like the parents used to have the lazy Susan that would go around. And this is just so much, this is way better.
The corner drawers.
The corner drawers. Yeah. And my kids thought that was the neatest thing ever. So,
and then spice pull out.
Yes, and and that we do have B-roll of that, so that's fantastic, which I thought was really neat, because it was always hard, because I'm short, to try to get, I urge you, how would they get a hold of you?
They can contact us by phone, of course. Our phone number there is 260-693-9289. We also have Facebook, email.
Yes.
So they can certainly reach us those ways as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we will.
Website too.
Yeah, we will put that on the end of the show. So if you want to listen for that or look for that again on how to get a hold of Anita and her team and her family, that would be a great resource if you're thinking about doing any kind of. It doesn't have to be, you know.
Doesn't have to be the kitchen area.
Oh,
although
gosh.
that is the hub of the home. But
Right.
we do baths. We do offices,
wine, you know,
basement bar areas,
yes,
whatnot.
But she is gonna. Her apples are starting to turn a little bit, and I swear she just cut these right before. Right, so we're gonna switch spots, and she is gonna go and tell you all about her. This is like a family recipe. I don't know if you should even be sharing this.
I know. I got
Does
approval.
your mom know?
I got approval.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, my mom Diane. We get together every year, and we make at least a dozen or more. And then we have them for the holidays and things, and give us gifts and things.
Oh,
but it's
neat.
Crunchy caramel apple pie. So the first thing I think is the most important ingredient is the apples that we use. We like to use Cortland.
Okay.
So they are
because
they're similar to McIntosh, but they're a little bit firmer, typically a little bit larger.
Are they as tangy or
not quite?
Okay.
Not
Because
quite.
McIntosh can get a little.
Yeah, not quite as tangy, but they're a really good baking apple.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Cortland is what we use.
Do you have like do you go to an orchard or
I
do
usually
you
go to my local market.
Yes. Yeah.
And then they know when I'm coming every year, and I load up on my bushel of apples.
Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay. Now you tell me what to go. And this is if you've never seen a Cortland. This is a typical of what a Cortland might look like.
Yep.
It's not red. It's not yellow. It's
Right.
just very, very different colored.
Yes.
But the smell, I always say every time I do a cooking show, I'm like, I wish there was smell-o-vision because this is absolutely fantastic.
I know you can just the fragrance.
Yeah, absolutely.
First thing will be sugar.
Okay.
I'm gonna add in here.
Okay.
Half a cup of sugar is gonna go in.
Okay.
All right.
Go just a little bit up.
There. Okay.
Okay.
Second thing we're gonna do is our 3 tablespoons of flour.
Okay.
We've got some flour. Yes. Just holds it together a little bit.
Okay.
All right. We've got our teaspoon of cinnamon.
Okay.
And I also like to use a apple pie spice, which is a combination of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger.
Yeah.
That's also real good to do as well if you want a little bit.
No, I've seen
more.
the nutmeg, but is it the allspice?
It's called apple pie spice.
Oh, I've not seen that.
and-
Okay.
And it's just a mixture of those different spices, and it's really nice in here too. But
And you can
put
just
with
get
the
that
cinnamon.
at your store?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, grocery store.
Good deal.
All right, salt. So
Salt,
we're gonna
okay.
do-
Okay, there's salt.
Yeah, and we just need an eighth here, an eighth
So
of a
you
teaspoon.
guess.
So we're just kind of gonna.
I like to do the grains, coarse
Yes.
grain salt. That's just my preference. So,
I think that'll do us there
Yep.
pretty good.
yep.
All right. And
Okay.
then we're gonna mix this all together. So pretty simple.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Ingredients here.
And I love it that nothing is processed.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's
Very
fantastic.
natural. And we're just gonna coat everything
Okay.
real good in here.
You might want to just there's a camera right here that might catch you, catch that bowl. That would be great.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
Now already you can just,
Yes. It
Smell
just
that.
coats the
Yep.
apples
So
really
there-
good.
That's about all you need to do there.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's very quick.
Yeah.
When you think about, oh gosh, an apple pie from scratch, sometimes it can
Right.
be.
So we can actually put this in our pie crust now. Our pie
great.
shell,
Okay.
which, I didn't want to go to the time to do the homemade.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I usually do.
Right.
But if you a good
That's okay.
quality store bought, you can also do that as well. But just want
Do
to.
you need? Do you do any pokes, or do you normally?
Not in here.
Okay.
Don't really need to.
Okay.
On this, just kind of.
Spoon it in.
And I like to use a nice deep pie plate so we can make a bigger pie.
Yeah.
And I might need another bowl for the topping. I
Sure,
just realized
absolutely.
to mix that together.
This is a great time to do a commercial break right now. So we are going to go on commercial break, and we will be back in 2 and 2. Okay, we are back from our commercial break, and thanks for coming back. This is the cook next door. My friend Anita is here, and she is sharing with us her family apple pie recipe. So Anita, just what would you like to do from here? Okay. So she's already filled.
Yep. We're all filled. We're going to do the topping now. Nice. So we're not doing a crust topping.
It's like a crumble crust. Okay.
Yes, and this is my favorite part. So yeah, we're going to do that.
Neat.
First thing we're going to need is the brown sugar.
Okay.
So that's a cup of brown sugar.
There you go.
All right. And next is the flour.
Okay, do you, is this how much you want?
That's going to be fine.
Oh, good. Perfect.
It's about a half a cup or so.
You keep talking because I have one of those masher things. Do you want one of those?
That would be great.
Yeah.
That'll look nice.
That's not the technical term, but you know what I meant because it's for crumble.
We have our, yeah, absolutely. That's what
it's one of these things that you crumble things with.
So we're going to put oats in now, about a half a cup of the quick cooking oats.
The quick ones, okay.
And we're going to put in half a cup of pecans.
Oh, yes.
Yes, got to have the pecans.
I actually am totally allergic to pecans, but I love them so much.
You could use walnuts. I've done that before.
Me too. No. They both make my tongue like swell up, so we just got to hurry before it starts kicking in. I'm just joking. I am allergic to nuts, though.
Okay. So then we have a stick of butter.
Ooh,
and we're going to cut that with a knife and just...
This makes it
we're gonna
no calories.
Cut in, well, I guess we could use this probably.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're just going to kind of cut in.
Yes.
Takes a little bit.
And I'd asked Anita if we wanted it melted in any way, and she says no for crumble, which
we like to do it cold.
Yes.
Sometimes you can like cut it with a knife a little bit first to get it going, you know, because it kind of tends to stick. But you just got to work it in till it's nice and crumbly. And you know, to be honest, I usually get my hands in there.
Oh, sure.
I might even need to do that at some
Heck
point.
Yeah.
But this is pretty good here.
Okay.
You know? So what we usually do is then we just kind of crumble this over the top.
Yeah.
And go, you know, just
really. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And that butter's gonna melt in.
To all of that. Oh my gosh.
Apple goodness.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That looks fantastic. So you said your family does all, they all do the same pie?
Yeah, my daughter's involved now too. So like the three of us get together,
That's
my
neat.
mother and I and my daughter, and we'll just spend the whole day in the kitchen
making,
you know,
apple pie over and over.
Over and over again. And
Aww.
yeah, I'll keep some, she'll keep, my mom will keep some, and then we've
That's
got them
neat.
ready for the holidays.
Oh, because you could possibly keep this for a while?
Yeah, you can actually freeze them. So we freeze them before they're baked in the raw state, freeze them up, take them out in the frozen state, pop them in the oven, and so.
What would you use to keep it preserved so it doesn't start getting?
I usually use a good saran wrap and then foil over.
Like the press.
Yes.
Press and seal. Okay. Yes.
And then foil over the top, and they keep at least a year.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Nice way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got a family get together to get to, just pop it in the oven.
Done. And, that's really good. That's a very good idea. Okay, and we are going to put this in the oven. We're going to do another little quick commercial break, and then this is going to go in the oven at 350 for how long?
350 for about 45 minutes.
45 minutes, and then by the time I'm done doing my thing, we'll have a really nice little awesomeness to try. You wish you were here.
Smell up the kitchen.
Yeah, smell-o-vision. I wish if I could patent that. I'd be so rich.
Yes.
I could afford granite. Okay, I will see you back after the commercial. Hey, welcome back. We are on to, these are just very super simple, maybe 3 to 4 ingredients. And this is something, yes, very, very easy to do. So this is something that you could whip up, I would say like an hour before the football game or whatever party you have, or if you're late for a party, boom, done. So Anita has a block of cream cheese, and I have already taken green onions and chopped them. So she's going to put the entire block of cream cheese in there.
Into the onions.
Into the onions, yes. And I am a little bit, here's our little,
Just right
that's
here.
right
very
here.
handy.
See how handy that is? I wonder who could have done that. And so I am kind of a little bit ashamed to admit this. I've never heard of chipped beef. Never.
Yes, I've used it several times.
And so
Got a good recipe.
only
With that.
you should have brought that.
Yeah.
I have only discovered chipped beef in probably the last year. And now it's, especially with this, oh my gosh, it's really
Got a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily want to have it by itself, but yep. Do you want a wooden one?
And I'm just kind of folding this in.
We
Is that what we're
just
doing?
leave the bloopers in. We just don't even care. We're just like, let Trent deal with the editing. If he leaves it in, that's still perfectly entertaining to the audience as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so
pretty well.
this is what we've got going on here.
Okay.
PSA, here we go. Yep, that's my PSA moment. Public service announcement.
right.
PBS would be very proud.
Yes.
Trent worked for PBS for, probably almost 6 years, and he got a lot of experience with that. So these are just roll-ups, super, super easy. Boom, 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 done. And if you have a little owie like that, you just hide.
A little
You
toothpick in there.
don't even have to,
you're
because
really
this
not.
is what happens.
Okay.
You, when I do this, okay, note to self, make it a little bit less, not so cold. So if you wanted to make it a little
Maybe just
smoother, yeah.
Soften it up a bit more.
Soften it, yeah.
Make it a little easier.
Right. So chipped beef doesn't always come out looking like bologna. You know, it's kind of,
Yes.
it's really thin.
It's very thin.
And you can get like a whole pack of it for like 69 cents. So, and then some people have like the chopped, right? The chopped.
Right.
Isn't
I've
there
seen
some
it in
like,
a jar before. as
right?
well.
I've not used that at
Yeah.
all. But I heard that that's good for cheese balls.
That's more of a dried beef, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a little more dry. Again, a lot of flavor.
Would you use it for what?
I've used it in a chicken dish before. It really
Oh.
adds flavor to.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of different things.
Okay. Well, so I just roll these up, and what I do is it's usually a lot easier when it's not so difficult or not so hard, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
So you just roll these little magic puppies up like this, and then when you get done rolling all of them, you put them back into the fridge, and that's when they harden up. That's why you don't need any kind of toothpick.
They're just
Yeah.
all
Yep. And
hardened up there together. And
yeah, and it's great because I try not to use toothpicks in my cooking because that's weapons for my children.
Sure. Yeah.
I have a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and everything. So I'm just saying for all the moms out there, good luck, and may the force be with you, because I just don't know. My kids would have that up their nose or in their ear, or I don't even want to think about
let's
that. Yeah.
Skip the toothpicks.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
those.
So that's why I'm just like, hey,
Yeah.
let's not have a toothpick.
These are smelling really good.
Oh gosh,
And it's that wonderful onion in there.
I know.
With the beef.
I know, and it tastes good even like this, but it tastes even better when it's a little bit chilled. So we're just going to be good with this, and then we're going to go on to the next one, which is also
Excited
equally.
to see what that is.
Well, there's two, and this is my least. I mean, I love this, but this one's my least favorite of the two other ones that I'm doing. So okay, here we go. We got this. This is kind of like a little
leftover.
leftover. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in the refrigerator and take a short break, and we will be right back. Okay. Hey, we are back, and I'm here with Anita, and she is helping me out today. Country Mill Cabinet Company, she and her family own, and if you have any cabinet needs, go see them. It's going to be all over the end of the show, all of her information on how to get with her. But we are smelling her wonderful pie that we put in. So too bad that you can't smell all this, but it's awesome. But hopefully you can make these at home because these are extremely easy. Like I started with the last project I just did was only 3 ingredients. This is really kind of only 3, but the bread. I use Italian bread, and here's the kicker with Italian bread. You know, it usually comes in the loaf at, say, Meijer. They will slice it for you, and they have this special slicer. And a lot of people don't know that.
Okay, good to know.
So yeah, so they will, you just ask them to slice your bread. It's a whole loaf, and instead of having to try to do all very uniform, they have this slicer. So you just give them the whole thing, slice it, and then they put it in a whole nother new baggie for you. It's fantastic.
Got great uniform.
Exactly, right.
Slices.
This, okay, so I've got my Italian sliced bread. These are Roma tomatoes. So we just line these up. Yes, please. Okay. Yes. And so I hope I have enough for, I think I will have enough for, I usually do like 2 on each one, depending on the tomato or the size of bread. You know, you can use baguettes too. That'll be a little bit smaller. Are we going to have enough? If not, we can just eat a whole piece of bread.
Here you go.
Okay. This is still good. Okay, so, oh no, we have to add one here.
We have to add one down there. Okay.
Well, we'll just make this one like that.
There you go.
And so, okay, so we have them all looking all pretty. This is so fast and so easy. Really, the only time consumption that you have with this is slicing. And I have fresh. This is fresh parsley, and what I like to do is I always like to use fresh ingredients whenever, but and then
so pretty. The color.
yeah, and I've done it when in a pinch I've had like my parsley that you get from the jar, you know, the little jars.
The
ground. Yeah, it's just not. It's okay, but it's just not. Once you've had this, you're just like, I don't even want to go back.
Yeah.
So
it's so pretty.
Yes, and it just it gives it a different fresh. This is a little bit like bruschetta, but it has a little bit different taste because of this cheese that I'm using, and this cheese
looks amazing.
It is, and try a little taste of that. This is a balsamic cheese. And I've only been able to find it in the cheese section at Meijer. I don't know. I've looked other places, but it's pretty much a staple.
Rich.
Yeah, tangy. Yeah, you could get some, you know, some wine, and I mean, if you so chose to do some wine and put on some crackers, or this is what I like to, you know, this could be a whole meal for me right here. Is this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So just have kind of like that little thing, and then just start, if you can, just start laying on the cheese.
Laying on the cheese. Okay.
Lay the cheese. No certain rhyme or reason. Just kind of like, yeah. So, but it comes kind of in like a triangle. It's not really a block, but it's like the triangle. Looks like a piece of cream or a piece of, you know.
Like a block of cheesecake almost.
Cheesecake.
You know, like, yeah.
Yes.
Triangle.
Yes, exactly. So that's, and then what I did to the pan, I put some, just some Pam on it, just so that they wouldn't stick, the bottoms wouldn't stick. So this, really, you don't even bake. What I do is I put it under broil on low. And I do the broil low so that it does bake it a little bit, but doesn't make it soggy or anything like that, because I like to
just kind of melt
just
it.
enough. Enough. And it has like a really neat brown, like a little just browning on the top, and it's really, really good. Yeah, this is fabulous. This is, you guys have to try this. It's just
when I get home.
Yes.
Next time in the kitchen.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to do.
And I don't know. Do you have Meijer by you?
Fort Wayne would be the closest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe before you leave, you'll have to go to the Meyer in Angola.
Yes, pick some of that up.
Right. So this is really our only thing left. And then I would just put this on, I want to do a broil, and I want to put it on low. And then just put this in. And because it's broil, don't mess with broil. Don't leave it. Because depending on your broil, 3 minutes could be like 10 minutes, and then it's all over you don't want to.
Just really watch it closely.
Yeah, you just want to watch it. So I will put this in, and we will see if we can start the other one. And just remind me, Anita, you can be my. Oh wait! Oh, one more thing.
One more thing.
This is what I like to do. Oh, Trent was cooking something last night. I think it was some wings. I think a little ground pepper. I like to use.
Can't forget that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is. I like to buy this is black peppercorn, but there's also have you ever tried the pepper medley?
I haven't.
It's 3 different peppers, and it comes in a grinder, and oh my gosh, it is very good. So I knew that was out here for some reason. So put that back in there. Put that bad boy. Ooh, hopefully the smoke doesn't get that too bad. Okay, so we're going to move on very, very quickly to our next project.
Here?
Yep, grab some of that. Yep. And here we go. And I'll show you a quick little trick that I like to do because I don't have a lot of time and I have kids, so I have cheese sticks. These are mozzarella cheese sticks.
You have
Cheese sticks.
When you have children.
I know, it's like a staple.
Absolutely.
So, and this, for whatever reason, like I tried to do the blocked mozzarella and everything, and it just took longer. So
Sure.
I said, gosh, I have all these cheese sticks. And it makes it so easy because they come out in the perfect, what you want them to do, block-wise.
Perfect shape.
Yeah, so just for stacking, because we're going to show you this cute little way of stacking this. And it's so much faster than doing the block of cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so here we've got, this is mozzarella cheese sticks. These are grape tomatoes. This is fresh basil. And then we have what used to, hopefully this wasn't anywhere. We're just going to say it's really clean and new. So, but good thing we don't have a studio audience today for our testers. So you just kind of go like this, and you don't have to put the whole leaf on there.
Just part of a leaf?
Just a little bit of a leaf. Yeah, just kind of, and then just start stacking. Just like that, and you just start setting them up. Yeah, but it's not. And we're not done. We've got more after this.
And I would think kids could get involved.
Yeah.
And help. This is
my boys love this when I do this, and it's fast and easy. Other than like.
And I can smell the basil.
Oh yeah,
again,
everything. If you have fresh stuff, yeah. If you want to get over here, you try and I'll try, and we'll get this kicked out. I'm gonna take some of these over here and. Yeah, so, okay, what else? What else can you tell me about yourself and your store and whatever you'd like to say?
Oh, well, we total custom cabinetry, family owned and operated for 30 years. We have not done a lot of advertising over the years, been a lot of word of mouth, and that really is the best way to advertise.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of repeat business, and our neighbors are our customers.
Yeah.
So we liked also the small community feel
right
as well, working also with local people. And that's why it was so nice to meet with meet you the way we did and get connected.
And if you were ever in my store in Angola, not too shabby, and you would like more information on where you could find Anita's store, hope you have GPS. I'm just saying, but no. Once
it's not that bad.
It is just a little bit bad.
Just a little bit bad.
You've been there. You've been going there a while.
Used to it.
You're used to it, yeah. No, it's but it's still worth the drive. So it's like, you know, some things are worth it.
Scenic drive in the country.
It is. Yeah. And
So
it's like the only thing out there.
Yeah.
By you.
All of our drawers are the soft close.
Love
They're
Okay. Okay, we are just finishing up these lovely little kebabs.
Yeah.
They're like a little awesome kebab. And I'm going to make sure these have not burned. And voila! These are a little bit of awesome right there.
Ooh, yum.
Right there is a little bit of awesomeness. See how it's just like a little bit on the top is a little bit brown.
Perfect.
Just right.
Yes.
It's just quite awesome, and it's even better to eat. So, but I'm not quite finished with this. It's going to be even more awesome. So I do again the fresh cracked pepper over these.
Yes.
And then voila, balsamic vinegar. You will not believe, but it gives it. Okay, I want you to try one without.
Okay, we'll do.
Yep. And then, yeah, twist my rubber arm. And then not a lot, just like drizzle it right over there. So, and then these are really good if you do this and then put these in the refrigerator for maybe even 20 minutes.
Chill them
Now,
just a bit.
yeah, and I'll try that one.
Okay.
Yes, and I will try one with you. Gives it another kick.
Just a little bit of a kick. That vinegar.
Yeah. But the balsamic, do not get regular vinegar because that's not going to work.
No, got to be the
Balsamic. Yeah, so that is fabulous. Don't you wish you were here?
Make a meal of just that.
I know.
Yeah.
And some wine.
And yeah, there you go. You're done.
Yeah, wine.
Call it a day.
Exactly. So, and we're still waiting on a little bit from her. But these are way too, these would be way too hot to eat right now. And you don't want to see that kind of painfulness on TV. So
Cool just a bit.
Cool just a bit. We're going to take one more commercial break and we'll come back and then you'll get to see all of the finished product. Okay? Hey, and we are back for our last segment of the Cook Next Door, and I'm here with Anita, and she has brought her family's wonderful apple pie recipe. So it just, I mean, you can hear it little crackling. It's just fresh out of the oven. And she has
nice,
one more little.
Yes, the finishing touch, you know, that puts the caramel in there, that just adds a little bit. You just take a little caramel ice cream topping, caramel sauce of any kind, and you just drizzle it over there.
Wow.
And it just seeps in.
People are so mad that they can't be here.
Yeah. Soaks it in and
voila!
Voila.
Voila. Yes, this is fantastic. And I thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It was great to have her.
Wonderful. Fun time.
Yeah, please try these recipes. If you'd like to get a hold of Anita, you can always come and see me at my store at Not Too Shabby in downtown Angola. She's got a lot of things there for you to look at or get a hold of her.
Yes, absolutely.
And we're going to give you all of her information on how to get in touch with her if you have any cabinetry or any kind of needs in that area.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much for being here and signing off. Cook Next Door. Bye-bye.